Welcome to Yoga Nidra. My name's Sandra, and what I need you to do is to get super comfortable. So you're going to set up your space for Shavasana or corpse pose. Ideally, you're stretched out, you're laying flat, feet have some space between them, palms are open, but I want you to also be comfortable and be happy with what you're setting up. So I'm going to give you a moment to figure that out. And while you're doing that, let me tell you what Yoga Nidra is if you have never had a practice of Yoga Nidra before. So Yoga Nidra refers to yogic sleep. Unfortunately, I'm going to try to not let you sleep. You have to help me with that. So the goal is to stay conscious and to try to only focus on my voice and what I'm saying to you. I get it. You could be very tired. If you fall asleep, don't worry about it. Just know that somewhere in the back of your mind, you're hearing what I'm saying, and you'll eventually probably kind of come in and out. But the goal would be to try to stay coherent throughout the practice. We will set an intention together. And basically, you're just following along, doing what I'm asking of you. And I will be trying to keep your focus directed to your body in some manner, to your mind. You're going to create visualizations. And it's a very, very restorative practice in a different way. All right, so hopefully you're all settled. If you aren't sure what Shavasana is, it's just laying on your back in corpse pose. And so I'd highly suggest having a blanket or a sweatshirt, because when you lay still for this long, your body's going to cool down. And I need you just to do a quick wiggle and a body scan and make sure that you are completely happy with the position that you've chosen. Okay. And so we refer to this as, kind of the preparation part of Yoga Nidra. I want to remind you that I'm fully aware that thoughts are going to probably pop into your head, and they might pull you away with them. When you recognize that, bring your attention back to my voice, and without judgment, don't worry about it. Your eyes should remain closed through the entire practice, and we're aiming for, close to an hour. Having said that, I can't have my eyes closed that long with these contacts. And if you have an issue like that as well, do whatever you need to do, or pause this video if you're watching it on YouTube and go take out your contacts. You might want to have an eye pillow handy. If you have to open your eyes, is something bad going to happen? No. So that's just a little caveat. So what I'd like you to do is close your eyes. Take your focus to your breath and give me a deep inhale through the nose. Cleansing exhale. And just starting to allow the body to settle into a very quiet and still space. Your attention is going to stay with the breath. And then I would like you to repeat something of this sort in your head. I will not sleep. I will stay aware through my Yoga Nidra practice. And so kind of just setting that intention in your mind that is your goal. I will not sleep. I intend to stay awake and aware during my Yoga Nidra practice. A couple of deep breaths, starting to relax, allowing the body to grow heavy. And I want you to notice, does it feel like the entire body is letting go all at once? Or certain parts of the body are letting go, but others are retaining their tension? I just want you to take your focus to where you are feeling like perhaps you aren't able to let go. And let's send the breath there and some acknowledgement, some love, some light. And starting to allow this amazing feeling of inner stillness settling in upon you. We have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. I have just ripped up your to-do list. And all that you are aware of is lying on your mat, comfortable, and focusing in on the sound of my voice. I want you to feel the entire body letting go, the entire body growing heavy with each breath you take, and the awareness in your mind, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And then allowing your focus to shift to the mantra Om. And as you exhale, just saying Om in your head, but feeling that reverberation of that mantra moving throughout the entire body. Allow Om to make its way all the way down into your feet, into your legs, into the arms and the hands. Let it go everywhere. And that sound of Om in your head taking you deeper and deeper into a place of real relaxation that feels like that moment before you fall asleep. You're inhaling and exhaling Om. And then after that next exhale, that next Om, let the mantra go. And just sit for a moment with the breath that remains. Taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, letting the body relax even more if that's possible. Bones become heavy. Muscles soften. Allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into a beautiful space of stillness. Which brings us to one of the most important parts of Yoga Nidra, and that is your sankalpa. That means your intention. So when we set an intention in Yoga Nidra, all you need to remember is this. Keep it simple. Keep it positively worded. And when you have it, I just kind of want you to let it come to you. Yeah, without pre-planning what this intention should be. When you have it, state it in your head 3 times. And then allow your mind to follow my voice in a rotation of awareness, if you will, which will allow me to direct your focus to various parts of the body, which in turn is going to keep you focused on the present moment. So without moving the body, simply shift your attention to whatever body part I say. And what might be kind of interesting also is to incorporate what you feel about that body part. If there's any sensation, if maybe I say the right hand and you realize, wow, that hand is so much more relaxed than my left knee. Yeah. So just noticing, but stay with me and we hop around pretty quickly. So take a deep inhale. Let go of the breath, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. You're in a completely safe space. I will let you know when it's time to come back. So don't worry about how deep you travel. So taking your focus to the right thumb, the right index finger, the right middle finger, the right ring finger, the right pinky. Take your focus to the right elbow, to the right forearm, the right shoulder, all the way down to the right foot, the right big toe, the right second toe, the right third toe, the right fourth toe, the right fifth toe, the right shin, the right knee, the right thigh, the right hip, the right side ribs, the right side of your neck, your right ear, the right temple, the right eye, the right side of your mouth. Take your focus to the left side, the left thumb, the left index finger, the left middle finger, the left ring finger, the left pinky, the left elbow, the left forearm, the left shoulder, the left big toe, the left second toe, the left third toe, the left fourth toe, the left fifth toe, the left shin, the left knee, the left thigh, the left hip, the left side ribs, the left side of the neck, the left ear, the left temple, and the left side of your mouth. Take your focus to the back side of the body, to the heels touching the ground, to the backs of the legs touching the ground or a prop, to the sit bones touching the ground, to the parts of the back that you feel touching the ground, to the shoulder blades touching the earth, to the backs of the arms touching the earth, to the backs of the hands resting on the ground. the back of your head resting on your mat or a prop. And shifting your focus to the front side of the body, take your focus to the tops of the feet, the tops of the ankles, the tops of the legs, the top of the hips, your abdomen, your front rib cage, your heart, your inner arms, your palms, your throat, your chin, your cheekbones, your nose, your eyes, and your forehead. And then taking our focus to the entire body, bringing your focus to both hands at the same time, both feet at the same time, both shins at the same time, both calves at the same time, both knees, both thighs, the entirety of both legs. Take your focus to both arms, both shoulders, and the entirety of both arms from the shoulders to the hands. Take your focus to the front side and back side all at the same time. Take your focus to your entire body all at the same time. To your entire body all at the same time. To your entire body all at the same time. And allowing your focus to seek out your breath. I want you to take your focus to the breath down in the abdomen, feeling and focusing on the rise and fall of the stomach, the movement of the diaphragm, and then take your focus to the breath that hovers inside the ribs. And notice how when you inhale, you feel the expansion move against the ribs, not just front and back, but side to side as well. And then follow the breath up into the chest. Feel the rise and fall of the chest. Take your focus to the feeling of your breath at your nose. And then let it go. Just let the focus go for a moment, going deeper and deeper into your practice. I want you to take your focus to the breath, back down low in the abdomen again. And what I want you to do is count the breath backwards from 20. And so it'll sound like this in your head. I inhale 20, I exhale 20. I inhale 19, I exhale 19. If you lose track of the numbers, go back to 20. Go ahead and begin. And then wherever you're at, let the numbers go. As you allow your focus to move back to the breath that's inside of the ribs. And so again, we count backwards from 20, and this time, let's incorporate where our focus is. So saying something like this in your head. I inhale into my ribs 20. I exhale from my ribs 20. I inhale from my ribs 19. You've got it, right? Go ahead. And then let that go. Doesn't matter if you finished. Just letting the numbers disappear as you allow your focus to rise to the breath that's in the heart space, the breath that's up in the chest. Same thing. Start with 20. I inhale 20 into the chest. I exhale 20 into the chest. Keep going. And then letting the numbers go as we shift our focus to the breath that you feel going in and out of the nose. Same thing. Count backwards from 20. Go ahead. And then let the numbers go. Take a slow, deep breath in. And cleansing exhale. I want you to come back to your sankalpa, your intention. See if it's the same or if it is somehow changed. And go ahead and say that in your head 3 times. And when you have finished, keep following my voice as we move into the portion of Yoga Nidra that deals with visualization. And so I'm going to say a bunch of random words to you, and I want you to allow your mind to picture what I'm saying, but perhaps not just the picture. Maybe notice if there's any feelings or emotions attached to what I've described or said, or maybe you notice something else. Maybe it's the smell that you get first, or it's a texture. So be open to whatever comes to you. And if you find visualization very difficult, just relax. Just relax and let go. Your oldest sweatshirt, fuzzy socks, a pussy willow, a white dandelion. Reaching your hand in a box of Cheerios, a chocolate caramel, a hot bath, opening a new bar of soap, an ocean breeze, a pelican, tree bark, a river rock, cold water, the warm sun, feeling the bubbles in your bathtub, the fur of a kitten, your winter coat, a heating pad, holding ice cubes, eating tacos, a cold breeze, flower petals, a fluffy cloud, soft green grass, the smell of mulch, chocolate pudding, the feel of a horse's mane, a gray sky, a sprinkling of rain, the sound of a sprinkling of rain, a thunderstorm, a baby's laugh, a woodpecker pecking, creamy lotion, a brand new chapstick, pulling warm towels out of the dryer, cool, clean sheets, a dog's tongue on your hand, a cat's tongue on your hand, soft mittens, petting a dog, digging a hole in the earth with your hands, eating popcorn, holding a crystal, the feel of your hair, the sound of a train, The sound of a train whistle off in the distance. Sledding down a hill. Making a snowball with your bare hands. And then an electric blanket. Holding a leaf. Touching a feather. Blowing a bubble. The smell of peppermint. The smell of vanilla. The taste of lemon. Holding a hot mug in your hands. The scent of tea. Taking a sip of that hot tea. The softest blanket. And I want you to visualize that you are looking down on your body. That you can see yourself completely relaxed, completely at peace. I just want you to notice how that looks, how that feels. How does that feel to see yourself completely relaxed? And without overthinking it, without thinking at all, we come back to our sankalpa, our intention. And if it's a new one, it's a new one. But repeat it 3 times in your head. Following my voice, I'm going to name things that are associated with colors and see if you can envision the colors in your mind's eye. A red apple. A purple eggplant. An orange. A green leaf. A blue butterfly. The yellow sun. Brown dirt. A pink balloon. A red tomato. The blue sky. A bowl of blueberries. A yellow M&M. A turquoise peacock. A green lime. Orange cantaloupe. Red strawberries. Red watermelon. Green honeydew melon. A black cat. A white cat. A white swan. The black knight. Yellow stars. A purple amethyst. The colors of the rainbow. All of the colors of the rainbow. All of the colors of the rainbow. And bringing your focus back to your breath. The rise and fall of the abdomen, perhaps the chest. Taking your focus to feeling the breath again at your nose. And this time, counting backwards from 15. I inhale 15 with the focus on the nose. I exhale 15. Go ahead. And let go of the numbers. Take your focus to your chest. Feel the breath there. And start counting backwards again from 15. Let the numbers go wherever you're at. Take your focus to the breath that's encased within the ribs and count backwards in your head from 15. And letting the numbers go. Take your focus down into the abdomen, feeling the breath there, counting backwards from 15. And let the numbers go. Breathing in with the whole body. As you exhale, Om in your head. Inhale with the whole body. Exhaling Om. Inhaling with the whole body. And exhaling Om. And knowing that you have completed your practice of Yoga Nidra, keep your eyes closed and just bring some gentle movement back into the hands and the feet. You might choose to deepen the breath. And then let's take that movement from the hands and bring it higher up into the arms. You might want to stretch the arms all the way overhead or out to your sides, whatever makes you happy. And then, of course, depending on how you have set up your mat, if you can, go ahead and hug the knees into the heart. If you cannot, just stay where you are for a moment. And when you're ready, simply tip over into a fetal position, still keeping the eyes closed. I almost hate to do this to you, but you're going to slowly push yourself back up to a seated pose. Keep the eyes shut. Let the head be heavy. The head will be the last part of the body to lift, but enjoy how that feels because you've been laying down for a very long time. So we want to take our time bringing that head back up to center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Really loud exhale. Inhale the arms up and then turn the palms outward. Exhale the arms back down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale them down. Last one. Inhale the arms up. This time palms will find each other. And exhale the hands back home to your heart in prayer pose. The light in me bows to the light in you. And when I'm in that place in me and you're in that place in you, then we become one. Namaste.